Give me some brew and I might just chill, but I'm the type to light another joint like Cypress Hill. I still do be spit loogies when I puff.
Alright, my name is Houston. I'm back with another pickup, this time from eBay. And I picked up the Gatorade orange peels. And this is a beater pair that I picked up because I wanted to do a custom. And I want to do the shattered backboards with these. Just because of the leather, look how nice that tumbled leather is on these shoes. And you can tell by the toe box how soft the leather is. So I'm going to be straightening out the toe box and repainting the whole shoe, entire uppers, because the orange is faded on it. You can see it here. Yeah, the orange is pretty much cooked on these. So I'm going to be doing the whole shoe over. And the fun part is going to be this Jordan logo, the Wings logo. I hate doing that logo, it's so small. But I'm going to try and see if I can do it. If I can't, I'm going to see if I can get some stencils. Something that'll make it easier to do it. But yeah, this is going to be the before. And you can see how worn they are. The Nike Airs are not even there anymore. It's completely worn off. On this one you can see small bits of where it is. It's like barely visible on this one. And they came laced up super tight. You can see there. The good thing is there's no smell to it. They don't stink or anything. And they say 2017 on the inside. I think they released last year. And look how beat they are already. So somebody's got their money's worth out of it. But like I said, I'm going to restore these, and right now I'm going to get to washing them because I don't know who's been wearing them or whose feet's been in there. But I'm going to wash it, and then I'll start doing the customizing on it, and I'll be back to see, so you can see what the finished product will look like. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that, and I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so here's a little update on where we're at. I just washed the shoes inside and out, cleaned them up real good. And I reconditioned this leather, straightened out the toe box, reshaped it. Got most of the creasing out, especially on this one. This one was really bad. And what I did with it is I stuffed it with some old socks inside. And then I used some Angela's Easy Cleaner and some water. I soaked the entire toe box area of the shoe. Made sure it was everything was wet, soaking wet. And then I massaged the creasing out, no iron or anything, just did it by hand. As you can see, this is premium leather. You don't need to iron it because it'll take out the tumble in it. So I just did it by hand, just massaged it into the shape that I wanted it. Let it sit for 3 days and it'll hold the shape. Because I'm gonna let these sit in here for about 3 weeks while I'm doing the custom, and by that time the leather will take the shape that I have it shaped in, and there won't be no problems after that because I'm gonna insert some sneaker shields, and it'll hold that shape for as long as you want it to. So just wanted to show you the way the shoes look after they've been cleaned. And like I said, I got a lot of work to do. And I got all my tools here. I'm ready to go. I got the flat black. I got the flat white. And I got a container that I gotta use with this GAC 900 to black out the tongue here and the inside. So like I said, I got a lot of work and I'm gonna get started on it. And I'll do another update after I've done some of the shoe because I don't have all the paints yet. For the orange, I need tangerine and I don't have any. So I already ordered it, it's on the way. And I think that's all that I need really, as far as supplies. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started and I'll update you in a minute. Alright, so here's an update on where I'm at. I went ahead and did the dyeing of the tongue here. And this is just one coat, so I'm gonna have to keep going over it. You can see the inside here, did the black sock liner, and you can still see some of the orange, so I think 2 or 3 more coats ought to do it. And the back of the sock liner here is supposed to be black too, but I'm gonna just leave that alone. And on the other one I did the same thing. You can see this one has 3 coats, so I think one more should do it on this one. Here's the inside of this shoe. Yeah, so 4 coats ought to take care of it. And look at the leather quality on these. So I did paint this. I think this is 3 coats and 2 more should do it. Still got to go all in between this with a detail brush. I did the swoosh here. I did the back part here. And on this one I did the same thing. Did the midsole 1 coat just to get the white on there. The white base coat. Same thing here, it's just 1 coat. Very light. You don't want to cake the paint on because it'll be too thick and then it'll start cracking and peeling off. But if you do multiple light coats, it'll stay on there. There won't be any cracking or anything. So that's pretty much what I did there. Painted the top again. And on this one I still need to do the wings logo there. Yeah, so that's gonna be probably the hardest part of the shoe. And up here I need to do the Nike Air on the tongue. I need to acetone this down and paint it white. And I think I'm only gonna do it up to like right here, and I'm gonna leave the rest orange. So that Be Like Mike will still be there. And this part I'm gonna leave orange too. I'm just gonna paint the top black. And that's pretty much gonna do it. So I'm gonna get back to work and we'll see how they come out. Alright, so we're back with the finished product. Here it is. You can see I went ahead and did the Jordan Wings logo. And I hit the upper with Krylon matte finish. I did 2 coats on both sides. I sealed up the paint on the midsole here. And the bottom's still the same, I just cleaned them up. The front, I switched the laces, I put the black laces in. And I did the Nike Air. This logo I had to draw it by hand because I looked for stencils everywhere, and everybody that I hit up, they said that they can't make the little logos like this, that I would have to buy a full sheet. And I didn't see the point in paying $25 for a full sheet, and I only needed these 2 logos. So I went ahead and did it by hand. It's not the best, it's a little crooked in some places, but you know, it's my first try doing it. And it was my first time doing the Wings logo. So I don't know many people that would put their first try on YouTube, the results of their first try, but I do it. But I did it anyway. So here's this one. And I think there are different sizes, this one and the other one. I think the other one's a little bigger than this one. But it'll work in the meantime for now, because I'm going to be wearing these pretty soon. Probably as soon as I finish recording this. I don't know what day I'm going to upload it. But I'm going to be wearing these on the weekend. And I did do 2 different shades of white. This is just a regular flat white. On this one I mixed flat white and orange. I put 2 drops of orange in there to give it the creamsicle look. And if you don't know what that is, that's like a mixture of white and orange. Because I don't think it's supposed to be off-white. I think it's supposed to look like have like a little orange tint to it. And it's the way I did them on these. So it looks better outside than what it does in here. It does have a light orange tint to it. It doesn't look white. And here's the back. And the inside the shoe, I did the sock liner black. So everything's pretty much done on these, and I did a little wear testing on them, and no paint chipping or anything on them. Even on the midsole, everything stayed on there. There's no chipping or anything on them. And here's the other shoe back here. Let me move this one out the way. Same thing on this one. I did the wings logo there, and I did make it glossy. You can see it right there because it was matte. Because I had to use the flat black to paint it in, and it didn't have any gloss or shine to it. So what I did was, after I did a Krylon finish on the entire uppers, I went back and I put tape around the wings logo, and I sprayed it with a high gloss clear. And you can see it has a shine. It has shine to it now. And I did this Nike Air. This was the very first attempt, so it's a little crooked and it's not the best. But anyway, I can always go back and just paint it white and do it again. Here's the inside the shoe. This one took a lot of work, because like right here you can see I had to go back and paint every little piece of stitching back there, and that took some time and patience. And I did it here on the Nike check too. You can see right there I had to paint every little stitch in there. And for that I didn't use a toothpick. I used a needle, just a regular metal needle, and I went ahead and did it with that, and it works because it gets way down in there. And with the toothpick, it leaves a lot of extra paint that you don't need on there. The toothpick is a little too thick for it. So you can see that these are pretty much done. Like I said, I'm going to be wearing these, so I'm not really worried about the Nike Air check. I can always go back and fix it later. Here's the wings logo. This one I did use a toothpick, and that took a lot of patience too. I almost didn't want to finish it because of that, because after you paint it, you got to go back and clean up any extra paint that you might have left on there, and it's just a pain to do that. But if you want to be restoring these ones, you got to learn to do that, because more times than not, you're gonna have to change the color on the wings logo. But anyway, that's the look at the shoes there. So I do have 2 DHgate orders coming in. So after this video, that's gonna be my next 2 videos of DHgate orders. And check out my Instagram. It's the same name as the YouTube channel, Screwston_Houston. Because on there I have the pictures of what's gonna be what I have next up. It's gonna be what I'm gonna have before the video uploads, like an early look at what's upcoming. So follow me on there if you're not. You get an early look, and we'll keep it rolling. And I'll see you on the next video.